del Conduit. This is a very big profile game. This is probably the first-person shooter game solely developed for Wii that's gotten it right. That's right, Red Steel. The first one that got it right. Anywho, the Conduit is a very fun game. It's basically a Halo ripoff, so to speak, in a small sort of way. They really wish they were Halo point. You play a single, a lone super soldier who's given a super suit that, makes him stronger, jump farther, and resists damage and refills your health if you don't get shot after a certain period of time. But that's sort of standard for all first-person shooters, so I'm not going to fault the game for that. The game has easily the best controls for a first-person shooter on Wii ever. I mean, that I've played. I've played a couple of first-person shooters on Wii. The Medal of Honor series got it pretty dang good with the last couple, but this one, easily the best. Easily. The weapon selection is great. The story is all right. It's pretty nifty. I like the way that they work the secrets into the game. The enemy design, it's all pretty part and parcel for the genre. The best part is that there's online multiplayer, and it's not easy to do. You can just say, I want to go play online, and you do. And it's not full of clipping and lag and stuff like Smash Brothers is for some reason. By the way, if you're not my Wii friend yet, please send me your friend code, and I'll send you mine, because I want to be Wii friends with everybody. The two gripes I have are there's no offline multiplayer. Come on, guys. You're Nintendo. You're the GoldenEye people. I mean, you gotta know that, especially after the GameCube, you gotta know that there's Nintendo followers don't all play online all the time. I mean, even the Wii, while very much online, isn't as online as, say, Xbox 360 or something. You really should have given us an offline multiplayer option, but that's okay, because the online multiplayer is a lot of fun, and the one-player game is tremendously fun. I've played it over and over and over again now. The only other gripe is that the graphics are really subpar. Don't get me wrong. It's a good-looking game. And I've heard some people talk about how it's incredibly high resolution and all this jazz. I guess it falls into that category, kind of like how PC games, for me, PC gamers tell me how great they look, and on paper they do, but when you actually look at them, many PC games are boring. That they just don't look that pretty. This game could have easily been done on a GameCube 8 years ago. Nothing outstanding graphically about this game. I honestly expected more. Now, if there was no hype around it, and the game just came out, I'd be like, hey man, this game's got awesome control and online. Oh my god, I gotta tell everyone it's the best game ever! But because they're like, it's the best game ever with the best graphics ever on the Wii! It's like they knew they weren't as powerful as the PS3 and the 360, so they just didn't even really try. But they're not bad. The graphics are by no means bad. They're good. They're good. They've got some bump mapping going on. There's a lot of characters on screen. I never saw the frame rate, chug away. So all of that's great. But you know what? Just not outstanding. Not outstanding. I would easily give this a 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, not a 10. Maybe a 9. The graphics are really the graphics and the lack of offline multiplayer will keep it down. But definitely worth owning. If you're a big first-person shooter fan and you have a Wii, get this. Get this game. Because having the gun in your hand, it's like nothing else. It's supreme. If you are a first-person shooter fan, bump that score up to a 9.5.